Happy Easter, yeah? From Amebo Extra with Jollofboy. Yeah, this is the show for you guys. Brave Arts, Ninja, what's good? How are you today? Hope you guys are having a wonderful Easter because I just ate my own rice and chicken and all those goodies that you guys like to eat. And I'm your host, Frankie Original. Welcome to another episode of Amebo Extra with Jollofboy. I'm your host, Frankie Original, your very own host. And we're going to be going live right now with Yoruba Pikin. Most of you might not know him, but the people that know him very well. We're going to be going live. Hello.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hey, good evening, fam.
Good evening, how are you? Happy Easter to you too.
Yeah, welcome to the show. This is Amebo Extra with Jollofboy, and I'm your host, Frankie Original. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you, and you?
I'm actually very, very good, very, very good. Like I see all your cheeks are getting bigger. You're enjoying the whole.
Seriously, that is the effect of self-isolation, though.
I'm telling you.
We've just been eating a bar and all the assorted,
I'm telling
so,
you. Where are our stars, our shiny stars? Where are they?
Hey, they are inside their room. They are having discussion with their mom. She doesn't want them to come here, so.
Oh, serious? Wow, I would have loved them on the show. Would have really loved them.
Really?
Yeah,
really?
Exactly.
Okay, I didn't know.
If it's possible.
Let me hold on. Let me check if they are not sleeping already. I'll check.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Welcome, you guys. Welcome.
Now, guys are sleeping already, right? Yes. Okay, they wanted to talk to them. Okay. My wife is saying they are sleeping already, but you want me to check? Let me check. Okay.
Yeah.
They are sleeping. It's okay. You don't want to wake the lion, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Just leave them like that.
No problem. Hey guys, what's
okay.
good? What's good? All right. So yeah, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're going live with other celebrities. So one of our top celebrities in the game right now. So,
like seriously, I don't think I'm a celebrity.
Yeah. Even if you don't know, like you actually are. So can you tell us about yourself? Like what led to the whole turning the whole African setting to like a whole new social media thing for people to watch?
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
My name is Mufuta Adeomiwaliu.
Okay.
I live in Finland.
Okay.
I came to Finland, I think that was around 13 years ago.
Wow, that's
to study information technology.
All right.
And when I met my then girlfriend, who is now my beautiful wife, you know, there was a lot of issue pertaining to whether I should marry her or not. I mean, this was coming from my mom in particular. I mean, it wasn't because she was a racist. No, she wasn't. It was just that she was just trying to look out for me. You know, she has had a lot of she wasn't sure. She has had a lot of issues when it comes to Africans, Nigerians getting married to Europeans. You know, like, okay, they would take your kids and run away and stuff like that. And also about the fact that she wouldn't be able to relate with her grandkids. That was actually the most important thing to her. I mean, she would love to have a setting whereby she would be able to talk freely with her grandchildren without any issue, you know, the Yoruba language aspect in particular. Exactly. So I made a promise to her that I would try as much as I can to put her in the picture. Exactly. You know, when it comes to talking to our grandkids and everything, I assured her. Yes. And the rest is history. You know, I mean, my parents come here often, and anytime they are here, they don't really have any issue. I mean, getting along with my children. You know. Exactly. And another thing is that there is this big issue going around that time
All
that
right.
when you have a biracial kid,
Yes.
it's not always easy for them to speak your
Okay.
language. I wanted to change that mentality
Wow.
totally.
Wow.
Uh,
Good.
and when we were expecting Yakub, let me just leave that. We can always come back to that. So,
Okay. No.
I believe there's a lot to talk about tonight. So don't let me just kind of
No. No.
talk about everything right now.
True. 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 There's no problem. We would have loved. We actually would have really loved the kids to be here with your wife and
Mm.
everybody be here and all
You
that.
you would have loved my wife to be here also. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Wife.
Actually, I believe she's watching right now. So she's in the living room watching right now.
There's no problem. Problem. So you've appeared on BBC Yoruba and Nigerian newspapers and all that. So like how was the feeling when people were like inspired about what you were doing for your children and all that?
Well, actually, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
my main objective was not to see myself in newspapers and television. I was in the beginning. I was doing it to inspire other parents,
Okay.
to create awareness about the fact that mother tongue can go a long way to help in your child development. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
and there is this research that is proven that when kids speak their mother tongue,
Yeah.
they have a close how do I say relationship to their roots, and
Yes.
they have more sense of belonging to where they come from. And
Exactly.
this is what I was trying to do, because language and culture,
Yeah.
they go hand in hand.
They really
And
do.
I wanted to really change people's mentality
Exactly.
about the mother tongue. I don't want people to see Yoruba language as a vernacular, like they used to say.
Exactly.
Like, don't speak vernacular, don't speak vernacular. What is vernacular? Our
Exactly.
own local dialect, our own language.
We accept.
We have been brainwashed actually
Yeah.
to think that our own language is a vernacular. You can imagine. So, and I
Mm,
was trying to change this whole
mentality.
mentality of a thing that the basic of learning for every kid should
Mm.
be their mother tongue.
Wow. That's very
It was a
very
good feeling when I was contacted by BBC and this day newspaper, but that was actually not my main objective, to be honest. I was
oh,
just doing it to create awareness and to help other parents.
okay. What was your thought when you uploaded your first video like of the children? What was it like? You were like, okay, let me just post this and let's see what goes. Or what? What was the thought like?
Okay,
Let me just
okay. I could remember
okay.
vividly.
Yeah.
Yakub, I started uploading Yakub video when he was I think around 1 year old.
One. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, when he was around 1 year old. I wasn't really kind of like,
Okay.
it wasn't regular that time. I was just doing it for fun.
For
Like,
fun.
maybe I'll
Let's
upload one video this
let
week, and then maybe the next time will be around 2 months, for example.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it was a good feeling. And I just wanted to see how I wanted to inspire other parents.
That was the
I
main
wanted to
purpose.
put the information out there that they can also do it. And I
Okay,
wanted
yeah.
to let them know that the earlier you start, the better.
Exactly.
So I started putting Yakub video out there. It was really a good feeling. And when people started responding, sending their comments and
Awesome.
messages, then I
Yeah.
actually got more inspired.
Yeah.
It was like a catalyst.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that helped me, that really helped me to do more.
Exactly. Yeah.
That really helped me to do more.
So like did you because people are having so many there are a lot of people around the world like Africans in general that have issues teaching their children how to speak their mother tongue. So how we want to know the kind of style you used to teach your children. Was it like did you flog
Okay.
him? Did you do this or what happened?
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm,
How,
mm. Okay. I will say this.
okay.
You know, when you are doing things,
Okay.
that moment will come that will kind of trigger the success in
Exactly.
in whatever you are doing.
Exactly.
So when I started speaking to Yakub,
Okay.
that was my husband.
Yeah.
Uh, she wasn't really answering me for the first for the first 9 months.
Yeah.
Anytime I speak to him, he would just be looking at me like he's like, what is this
What?
man saying? You know? so, so, and then when he clocked 1,
Okay.
he started speaking. I mean,
Wow.
little by little, he started speaking. And the whole miracle and the magic now happened when my mom came around.
Okay.
So I've been speaking to him, and he's been responding, but he wasn't really fluent. He's been
Exactly.
responding, but he wasn't really fluent. And I was, at some point, to be honest, I want people to know this, that when you are trying to teach your kids, when you are trying to speak your mother tongue to them, that time will come when you will feel like, what exactly am I doing?
Yeah, just
Am I
wasting your
doing
time.
the right thing?
Yeah.
What will happen if this kid doesn't even understand what I'm speaking to him in the hand?
Exactly.
I will be seriously screwed.
But
So
but
I got
yeah.
that feeling. I got that feeling also. I got that feeling at some point.
But
Like,
the truth is that the way we learn English is actually going to be the same way. It should be the same way we learn other languages. Because I feel like
exactly.
it's the whole environment that causes the people to have like a bad perception that okay, if learning Yoruba is way harder than learning English, learning Igbo, Hausa, all these other languages, German. So it depends on the environment. I feel it's the
Yeah,
environment that.
it depends on the environment. And one thing about teaching kids language
Mm,
is that they always need other kids around them. You
yes, that's
know, they
very
always
true.
need other kids around them.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's the reason why it's been very, very difficult for people in diaspora
yeah.
to train their kids in their mother tongue way.
Wow.
So when I started speaking to my son,
Mm,
one thing we did with my wife, because we actually agreed to it.
okay.
One thing is that you can't do it alone. For all other people out there that are married to people that are not from their tribe, you cannot do it alone.
Wow. Okay.
And
What?
you cannot bring this man ego, like, okay, I'm the husband, so if I want this to happen, it has to happen. It doesn't
Very,
really matter whether you are
it's very rampant here in Nigeria.
it doesn't really matter whether you are married to a Nigerian or you are married to an European or American. No, you
Mm,
cannot bring that thing into it. You
yeah,
both need to come into time when it
exactly.
comes to speaking your mother tongue to
Exactly.
your children. And I must say this, that my wife has been an inspiration,
Mm,
because right from when she was carrying the baby, she started speaking to them.
wow.
She will sing, she will
Is your wife
speak to
also
them, even though, what is it?
is she also fluent in speaking Yoruba?
No, my wife is not fluent, but our Yoruba
Yeah.
is far, far better than my own Polish, to be honest.
Wow.
And I mean, you can imagine, I posted one video recently when Yakub was trying to tell me something,
Okay.
and he is aware that if he speaks normal basic Yoruba, her
Yes. Yes.
mom will understand. I mean, his mom rather will understand.
Right.
So
Yeah.
he twisted it. Instead of using mommy, then he used yami.
Got me.
So because he doesn't he doesn't want his mom to understand,
Yeah.
because that tells you that the kids understood the fact that their mom speak Yoruba to some certain level.
Yeah. Yeah.
So our Yoruba is far, far more better than my own Polish, and I really need to do more when it comes to my Polish, to be honest.
Wow.
So she
Wow.
she really inspired me. She inspired me to speak more
Wow.
to the kids, and
So
we both agree that we are not going to mix the language. We won't mix it. When I
okay.
say we won't mix it, what I meant was that she will speak purely Polish to the kids,
Okay.
and I will speak purely Yoruba to the kids.
So you guys also.
No mixing of any English word with my Yoruba or with our own Polish.
Oh,
No.
oh. Wow. That's a
You
that's a
know,
very yeah yeah
we live in Finland. The
yeah
kids will automatically speak Finnish, whether you like it or not.
exactly.
They will speak wherever you find yourself as a Nigerian around the world. Your
Mm,
kids will speak the language of that place where you live.
yeah, that's true.
People should
That
have that at the back of their mind.
okay.
So that is like extra to your kids. They will
Wow.
speak that language anyway. They will
Yeah.
speak it like the locals.
That's very true. That's very
Uh-huh.
very
So we didn't mix the language. I concentrated more on Yoruba, and she concentrated on Polish.
fun. So
and we play English cartoon.
Oh, okay. Wow. No problem.
So
No
we
problem.
play we play mainly English cartoon. So
Okay.
that's how they are able to pick up all those languages.
So this whole Yoruba language that we're talking about, what makes you more like, what is giving you that pride, that your cultural pride that you have right now? Like, what is
Hmm.
that thing that makes you so proud of that culture? What makes you so proud of it? That yes, I am Yoruba.
Okay. When I was growing up,
Okay.
I'm a fan of Yoruba language. You know, if
Wait.
you talk to my friend, people who know me right from secondary school, I've
Okay.
always been proud of my heritage. And
Okay.
one thing, I've always been proud of my dialect. Because
Mm,
if you listen to me speaking Yoruba, my Yoruba is different. So
okay.
if I speak among people that are from Lagos, they will say, Arauke, like, I don't know if
Exactly.
you
I know.
understand what I mean. Now they will
I
say,
understand.
Arauke. But I don't care because that's what differentiates me from you.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have to maintain that originality,
Wow.
I have to
That's
maintain that originality. And I am always proud. I don't know, maybe it's natural, but I've always been proud to be a Yoruba man.
wow. That's
And I want a situation whereby anywhere my kids find themselves, that they are proud of their roots and heritage also as a Yoruba person.
okay. Because like when you're in school, like we all go to all this English. We're all taught in the English way. You understand? So like when you start speaking in your dialect or your tongue, people will think you'll say you're local or you're
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Yeah. So that kind of stigma, I don't know. I don't know if it's something that we can.
yeah, yeah. Hello.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Okay,
can.
now I can hear you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I said we cannot actually eradicate it completely,
yeah,
but we can manage it,
yeah. We can.
and we can start to create awareness to people. For
Yeah.
example, if you
Already.
in Europe, the Europeans have their own dialect also.
Oh,
They have their own dialect, and you never see an European man calling another European man a local man just because
exactly.
of the dialect.
No, it never occurs to them. Yeah, it never
So
occurs to
in
them.
fact, I was actually even more proud of my heritage when I got to Finland, because I realized that European also, they have their dialect. Even in Finland, the Finnish that they speak in the city where I currently live,
Yeah,
the dialect is different from people that are not part of Finland.
yeah. That's true. That's true.
So that
That's
our
very true.
dialect, it tells a lot about us, as a tribe man. So I'm really, really proud of my dialect, to be honest.
Wow,
Anywhere, anywhere,
we're,
anywhere.
we're really learning a lot from you, sir. We appreciate you for coming on the show today. We also have some questions. So, what do you advise African parents that are around here? Because obviously we have so many people live, and we don't know. Maybe we have some African parents live on the show. What do you advise them? What strategies can they use to teach their children right now, even if they are not their children are already grown as old as 18, 20? How do they teach them, or what do you think they can
Hmm.
do? That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
well, when you have children that are already in their 20s, I
Mm,
think that's what they can always do that by themselves.
okay.
They should go out there, try to get materials about Yoruba language and start reading about it, and if possible, get a teacher for themselves. But when it
Okay.
comes to people that still have toddlers,
Oh, okay.
it's
Okay.
never too late. You can
Oh,
always start now. You
okay.
can always start now. It's never too late. Kids are very, very smart. They can learn up to 7 languages at the same time.
Hmm.
So it's never too late. Believe me, it's never too late.
Wow.
Tomorrow now, maybe my children will decide to add more languages to what they have in their arsenal now. So you never know.
Is there like a limit to how many languages a person can speak? Do you think there's a limit?
I don't think there's a limit. You know, our brain is wired differently.
Yeah.
So, you know, what you can take might be different from what I can take. So I don't think there's limit.
Okay.
If it has never been done before, it can still be done.
It can still be done. So in the next is it in the next couple of years now, what is your plan for Yoruba picking? Is it the same thing you still be doing, or you still
Well,
you want to take it to a school, you want to turn it to a school thing, or is there any other thing you want to turn it as or something?
well, to be honest, my
Yeah.
children would decide. My
Okay, then
children
go.
would decide.
Then go.
Yeah, they will decide.
Then put it to them. We've already given them the platform already.
Yeah, the foundation and the platform is already there
Yeah,
for them.
exactly.
So to follow. So if they decide in the future that they want to continue to do this, we will come up with more educative programs for Africans. I mean Yoruba in diaspora, so that
Wow.
their kids can emulate what my children are doing also. That's
That's
that's actually my plan. That's actually my plan. But I'll leave everything to the children. They will decide because if they decide tomorrow night that they don't want to continue to do this, there's
okay.
nothing you can do.
Wow.
There's nothing you can do.
Remember, you people, the people here who are here. I'm a boy extra with Jollofboy, and we're here with Yoruba Peking. Sir, your wife would like to go to Nigeria.
Yeah, she's
Hello, did you
watching.
hear
She's
me?
watching. Yeah, my wife is watching. So if you can ask the question.
Okay, Ma, would you like to come to Nigeria one day?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let that question. Actually, I don't see any wood in that question because this is what she has done many times,
Okay.
and we've been going to Nigeria almost every year since we met. She has visited Nigeria many times. So, but I will let her answer that question because she's watching also. So
Okay.
maybe she can answer.
We're waiting for a reply.
Mm.
People are asking for your boys and so we're looking for your boys. It's your boys that you are the star.
Hey,
If you cannot bring
to be
one or two, one or half.
okay. I'll let my wife decide about that. Let me send her a message. I believe she will be reading my message now. So
Okay. Even if it's his legs, we see their legs. Let us see their legs.
okay.
Very cute children.
Yeah, because I can see. To be honest, it's
Yeah,
just that when their mom decide that they have to go and sleep,
yeah.
children they always try to test your limit.
Yes,
You and this is one thing about it. It has to do with the language thing also. When you
yeah,
set a limit,
yeah.
you need to keep up with that limit because once you derail from your limit like this or your set goal, then
Yeah.
children are very, very smart. They will always try to play on your intelligence.
Exactly. It's usually like that. And
Uh-huh.
your own children, their brain has already reached
Those boys, those boys, seriously, I don't know what will happen in the future because they now me and their mom we
yeah.
decided that maybe we'll be speaking pidgin English at home to each other.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, because she speaks very good pidgin. So if I speak English to her, they understand everything.
Wow.
So we don't have any hidden place. If I speak Yoruba, they understand. If she speaks Polish, they understand. If we
Okay.
speak Finnish language, they understand. So we decided that maybe we should start speaking pidgin English to each other. We need to kind of fabricate a way to speak to each other so that anytime we don't want them to understand.
Mm, mm. No problem. So,
Hold
sir,
on, hold on, hold on.
you starting to create content now. You have become one of the top content creators on Instagram, on YouTube, and other platforms as well. So, what's your advice to other creators, people that create and they feel like their followers are not going smoothly, they don't have likes, they're not seeing comments and all that. What's your
Yeah.
advice?
My advice is that they should continue. if you are putting stuff out there and you don't see enough likes and comments, I want you to be rest assured that one way or the other, your video it has impact on someone's life out there.
Wow.
That you don't know. So you just continue to do what you are doing.
Okay.
And you need to maintain that originality. You know, is what it brings the best out of you.
Yeah, people want to see your wife. Oh, she has not even replied our question.
Okay.
Want to see her. Oh.
My wife is camera shy.
No.
You see most of our people have been asking, they've been sending us messages that why is your wife not featuring in your videos and stuff like that, but you know, she's like that.
Do us this solid, sir. Show us her back. Show us her back. Let us see her back. If it's
okay, let me send her a message.
Yeah.
Your back, oh.
Just her back, oh. We just need her back.
Yeah, I sent that message already. Let's see what she has to say. Let's see what she has to say. You know women now. So.
Any final words for the young people out there? Do you have any final words to say?
Well, they shouldn't relent on whatever good thing they are doing. They should just keep it up.
What if it's bad, sir? It can be bad.
No, whatever good. I said whatever good they are doing. I said whatever good they are doing, they shouldn't relent, and they should just keep it up.
Okay,
you know.
What? She's not replying. Is she shy?
Hey, I told you now. My wife is camera shy. Maybe she has even run out of the house. You never know. So.
No problem, sir. Thank you for having us on the show. Thank you. This is I'm a Boy Extra with Jollofboy, and I'm your host Frankie Original. And sir, before you go, we usually do giveaways for our fans, the people that are viewing the live video.
Okay.
We want you to pick 5 people that would win for today's giveaway. So just randomly pick 5 people that have been on the live.
Okay,
show.
my wife says she's replying. No, I will pick.
Okay,
she says she's replying. No.
Okay, we're waiting
she's
for
replying
you.
Here. Okay, someone says she's replying here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
We're here, Mao. We're here. We're looking at you. We're waiting.
Okay, so how does it work? How do we pick?
Just randomly pick anybody. You can literally pick anybody randomly. You can pick
Okay.
We'll do the giveaway especially.
Okay, I will pick. I am Olasukomi. I am underscore Olasukomi.
Okay, that's one.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Someone said, please pick me. Oh, don't pick your wife. Oh. Okay. I will pick. Majiril.
Okay.
Oh,
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm just trying to check.
No problem.
Okay, use love. One person here, use love.
You guys should just keep on dropping messages. Drop messages.
Yeah, exactly. It's much more easier for me like that.
Drop your message. Oh, now you see the views they've increased now.
It's giveaway time, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Just keep dropping messages.
Okay, I will pick O_RE_Oluwa.
Okay, that's
O_RE_Oluwa.
Yeah, that's 3. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
She said, "Pick me in the spirit of Easter." Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Lua.
Drop messages. Yeah, here on the show. Live.
Seriously, I'm really enjoying the show. It feels like I shouldn't leave, but we have to leave. I'm not seeing any new message. Okay. I'll pick. Hold on.
Somebody wants to see Yakubu. Someone wants to see Yakubu.
I'm really sorry. I didn't think that we are having this program in the morning. It would have been much more easier. But
no, I know what
during the night like this, you just have to.
You know what you do for us, for this.
Yeah.
You just take a picture on your page with the hashtag #AmeboExtra, tag us and tell people to come and view our live show every 9 p.m.
Okay. Yeah, and if you, for example, do you record the live video? For example, do you record it?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Okay, you can also send it to me. I can post it on our page. I mean, it's just a way to create awareness for other people also to yeah.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, I can do that. So how many people have we picked now? How many people have we picked? Okay, remain 2.
Yeah, just keep dropping.
In Yakubu. Okay, I will pick Kafayat also. CARFA.